She asked her grandpa to show her some of his magic, but every time he said he would show her how to do something, it wouldn't quite turn out that way.
No, I'll teach you how to do it. You can be the magician. I push here, mine disappears. Push yours. Oh no, you got mine. No, yours is supposed to disappear. Let's see that again.
She couldn't quite cut it as a magician, so she practiced the tarot. The images and symbols gave her a story to work with.
What I do to surprise you, to puzzle you, and to entertain you. Some will be looking for trapdoors and mirrors and whatnot. You have an inquiring mind. You want to know how things are done. Some will be looking for just relaxation, an escape from the everyday. Then this is a fantasy.
In the end, her grandpa said that everyone is a magician. Maybe that's true. In this card, there is a man, woman, and child riding away in a gondola. He stands using a rowing oar, while the woman and child sit covered with blankets. They are escaping the turbulent sea below and moving towards calmer waters. The man represents you. He is an escape artist. He has the power to disappear from any bad situation without a trace. But even more exceptional, he is able to take with him anyone who is in harm's way as well. So he comes across as a sort of knight in shining armor. The swords that are stuck in the bottom of the boat are the struggles that these three people bring along with them. But once they reach the island in the far distance, they will be able to leave that prison behind and start fresh. This means that he has the ability to not only help himself and others, but to truly fix the situation so that they never have to go back to their old lifestyle again. This is beneficial to his health and his personal life, but should be handled with care in his professional life, because perseverance will go a long way in building character in other areas of his life. A magical power like this one comes with some sacrifice, but his compassion for himself and others is invaluable. In this card, there is a woman sitting in meditation. Her arms are crossed against her chest, and she balances one sword in each hand. The swords symbolize mind and emotion. This woman represents you. She is a mind reader. She has the power to read others' minds to an uncanny degree, and her intuition is sharp. Here she has her back to the ocean in the distance. The ocean represents the past with all of its depth of knowledge in 20/20 hindsight, but she doesn't need to look at it in order to know its answers. In front of her is the present and the future. She is blindfolded, but she still intuitively knows what is in store. She can see whatever is hidden from her sight in the present. There's just a small sliver of the moon above, and the sky should be dark, but her powers of mind reading are able to illuminate even the darkest secrets. And although it is the full moon that reveals the light of truth most intensely, she is able to take the partial truths of a crescent moon and bring out more light. This is beneficial to her professional and political life, but should be handled with care in her personal life, as some things should be allowed to stay private. A magical power like this one takes great patience, but her love of the truth makes her a valuable friend to have. In this card, there is a man standing in front of a thick fog. He holds out his hand like an orchestra conductor, and all of the objects in front of him become musical instruments. They play whatever song that he commands them to. This man represents you. He is a hypnotist. He has the power to make others see what he wants them to see. This is beneficial to his work life, but should be handled with care in his personal life. The fog in front of him is so thick and dense that it can hold up 7 cups. This means that he has the ability to coax even a group of people at one time. Each cup holds a special object inside. These are the symbols of transformation, temptation, power, fortitude, wealth, spirituality, and intellect. This man has the power to have an effect on all levels. However, this card only shows the back of the man, so he should take care not to let the thick fog cover his own eyes. He can sometimes lose himself in the fantasies he creates for others, so he needs to stay humble and be sensitive to those who are most vulnerable to his hypnotic abilities. In this card, there is a man running away with 5 swords in his arms. He looks over his shoulder and seems to have a grin on his face. He is jovial and upbeat. This man represents you. He is a card sharp. He is skilled at sleight of hand, misdirection, and taking what he wants when others aren't noticing. With a bright sky, it shows his sunny disposition, and he doesn't mean to hurt anyone in the process of getting what he wants. It's all in good fun for him, and he figures that his cheerful disposition was his gift in return. Here, the swords he carries away are heavy and long, so he won't get very far running with them. He may trip and fall, or just get too tired from carrying the heavy load, because he may find that he has taken more than he can handle. But if he uses it to help others, he can find balance. With a magical power like this one comes some underhanded gestures, but his sharp and quick mind can be used to help those who need it most.